3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff. Liftoff. Americans return to space as Discovery clears the tower.
Welcome back to TTMTrades. Today we're going to be doing our daily review on ticker ARDM, ARDM, and how we made a 40% gain on this one. Again, YouTube channel, we're heading for 10,000 subscribers in the year. We could definitely do it. Again, 2,500 followers. I deeply appreciate every single one of you and allow me to continue to add value to your trades. So ticker ARDM, we already got to pull up charts. So ticker ARDM, we mentioned this one back on, hold on now, we gotta get it to load first. ARDM. Okay, so ticker ARDM, we mentioned this one back on March 18th, back when it was right around $1.36. And right now it's at $1.91, pushed up into that $2 gap fill. So let's head over to the chart. So as you can see, we took an ARDM, when did we say? March 18th. So we plotted this one back on March 18th, right in this area. Was working in this channel from $1.16 to $1.44. As you can see, it had two gap downs, well, three. It actually gapped down from here to here, another gap down, and then another gap down. So we actually started watching this one back in early February, and we just kind of keeping our eyes on it. We was waiting on it to try to establish some type of consolidation pattern and try to identify that pattern. So we had noticed it bottomed out at that 116 and then made that first run up until $1.44, and we noticed it got it was resistance at that $1.44, seeing that it got halted out on 2 times right there. And then when it pulled back, we wanted to see where would it pull back, and then again it pulled back to that 115 area, and then it dipped below it, but the shares immediately accumulated. And then on this run up, well, we wanted to see it retest that 144 area one last time, and then it did, and it pulled back. And then once we was able to kind of identify the channel it was within, we was able to try to play it for the $2 gap fill. So went back and we plotted all the gaps. So you have a gap fill here at 340, and then we plotted the gap fill here at $2 right at the bottom of this little channel right here. So once this channel was identified, we knew a great entry should be made right around support, which we identified right around 116. And then finally, as you can see here, it began to have that. It had that first breakout, as you can see here, on slightly increased volume above average, and then due to the breakout the following day, it followed through on a well above volume average, 911,000 shares over an average of 155,000. So we wanted to play the gap fill. Well, today it pushed all the way up to $2 exactly, and then it pulled back real hard, and then into the close of the market it immediately pulled back up to 191. So is there a chance that this one can continue running? Yes, there is a chance. Now it has already hit the gap fill. Where can this one potentially run to before a major pullback sets in? Because there is a pullback that should set in here sometime soon. As you can see, your CCI is, I mean, completely oversold, but it did top out one time, as you can see here, all the way right around to 400. So still has a little room to try to top out at 400 one more time. And then again, as you notice, your RSI is beginning to hit oversold levels, but it's still plenty of room to run. So normally the highest this RSI has gone traditionally is right around in that 75 to 80 area. So they both have enough room for maybe a one last push, give or take, try. Now if it does try to get one last push, then you're looking to push up into this 240 area, right in this area where this red line is at. That red line pretty much says you definitely want to try to take profit in this area if the price action pushes up into this area. And if you're on the sidelines waiting, you do not want to try to jump into this stock in this area, okay, because this will probably be the tippity top before it pulls back. So what you want to see going into tomorrow is you want to see a push through that $2, hopefully a top out at the top of this channel where you see the price action was having issues breaking above. which is right around, we set that 240 area. Try to lock in your profits right around that area, and then you want to wait on a pullback. Now when it pulls back, like we tell everybody, old resistance, new support. So hopefully when it pulls back, it'll pull back onto that gap fill right around $2 and consolidate. If it doesn't pull back on top of that $2 to consolidate, then you want that next line of support to be that 144 area for this to pull back on top of and consolidate, seeing that this was its main line of resistance for the potential breakout and the $2 gap fill, which we just received. So again, if this one continues to run, definitely want to lock in profits around the $2.40 area where this last channel had issues. If you fail to break above that $2, then know you're going to immediately pull back and possibly find support in that 144 to 150 area where these two candlesticks are sitting in that general area. And then again, if you don't find support in that 144 area, then that puts you right back down here in this channel to start all over again, which nobody wants to see another consolidation pattern in that general area for another breakout. So that's the play going into tomorrow. A break above $2, definitely try to lock in profits around that 240 area. If you can't break above $2, then know the stock will begin to pull back and try to find support on its old resistance at $1.44. All right, TTM Trades, real quick to the point, daily review for those who are watching this one. If you learned something again, if this helped you out, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, Stock Twits, man, I do a lot of my alerts on my Stock Twits account prior to, such as the ARDM breakout. You know, we notified on that one. The Acre breakout before it ran up to 90, I believe 8 cents, and then finally had to sell off. And then even the ticker RHE breakout, which I believe was on news, but we was tracking it as far as symmetrical triangle and was waiting on this breakout to happen. So we try to alert everything, like I said, either on my Stock Twits account and or within our private chat room, where again you see we post a lot of our charts and we track a lot of different stocks and keep an eye on them for possible breakouts and so on and so forth, such as the iBio breakout and, you know, just different ones. So you can catch me on either one and or leave a message on the YouTube channel if you're trying to catch me. But TTM Trades, again, ticker ARDM, $2 break, $2.40 profit if it makes the break. Till next time, I'm out.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.